I'm just going to collectively say Ocean City is our answer for this.
I remember going to Ocean City when I was like 3.
Yes, we said that. All right, let's move on here. Our videos are getting way too long. I can't believe I'm putting out 20-minute videos. No one wants to sit here and listen to us for 20 minutes. You guys are obnoxious, so move this.
We're supposed to be nonsensical.
Oh my god.
How did
you know that word?
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Bravo, anime. All right. Okay, let's move along here. So now we got to tag 3 other people. First one is going to be CartridgeCanuck and Canuck.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
This guy discovered our channel and did like a marathon viewing of it, and
Hi guys, CartridgeCanuck here. I was very happy to receive a nomination from Retro Nonsense. Very happy and very surprised and honored and touched. It's the reason why we are part of the retro community, to interact with each other and support each other. So I just wanted to say, first off, thank you very much, Retro Nonsense family. We have Mark, Bobby, Robert, Luke, and Anna. Thank you very much, guys. This is Lindsay. Lindsay is the reason why I have little to no content so far on the channel, but she's worth it. She is a lot of fun, a lot of work, and she is full-time, right? So Daddy figures that maybe instead of waiting for her to get older, or for me to have spare time, which is kind of non-existent as a parent, that maybe it's a good idea just to strap her on and do the videos like this. So hopefully I'll be doing some Let's Plays, or I got some other ideas in the works. So without further ado, let's get started with this nomination. So I believe you're supposed to do your favorite kind of chip. Name a game that you would like to have complete in box in your collection. And the third and final question is your favorite vacation spot. So my favorite chip is probably, it's not even a chip. I have lots that I like. If I had to pick one though, I really like Cheetos, but I gotta stick with the question. They're not really a chip. So my favorite chip at the moment, I really do like chips, is the sour cream and bacon Ruffles chips. They are very good, and maybe I'll show you a picture of that as well, so you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't had the sour cream and bacon, you're missing out. Hey babes? She doesn't know what they are yet. She will. Okay, second question would be, yeah, so, alright, start over again. Cut. Second question is, start over again. The second question would be, let's just think about this for a second. Thanks. I lost my mind. I should have wrote this down like other smart people do. Let me think. Oh, okay. Second question is a game that I would like to have complete in box in my collection. How about the game that I do have in my collection that I really want to complete in box? The whole reason why I got back into retro gaming, I just wanted to get back into the Super Nintendo. I didn't really even know of such a thing as retro gaming before that, but I wanted to get a Super Nintendo game that I played as a kid and I really liked, and I've talked about it a couple times before. But my favorite game on the Super Nintendo has to be UN Squadron. It's a shoot 'em up. We just called them shooters as kids. but it's a shoot 'em up game for the Super Nintendo. It's starting to get its due credit. I know Game Chasers talked about it quite a bit. The music is really good, and the gameplay, and I think the graphics are pretty good. There's a lot of stuff happening on screen, so you know that the game is almost too good for the system's capabilities. Anyway, I got back into gaming, and I wanted to go and get a copy of UN Squadron, so I did. But then that wasn't quite enough, so I eventually got a box complete copy of UN Squadron. So thankfully something that's not too expensive. Third and final question is, where would I like to, oh, phone's going off. Where would I like to, or where's my favorite vacation spot? My favorite vacation spot, so I really enjoyed, I've been to France maybe twice now in my life, so I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I would have to say going to France is probably my favorite place to go. Thanks everyone for watching the CartridgeCanuck. I appreciate you listening to my questions. Now it's up to me to nominate 3 other people to answer these questions. I would say, I know he's done one similar before, but I've been a long time follower of his channel. He's been my #1 support for getting YouTube content going. He probably knows that this is coming if he's watching the video, but Dave, Retro Dave Nintendo, I'll nominate you, buddy. I'd like to give that back to you. Let's get some love over on the UK channel, on the other side of the pond. Second nomination, Bob the Retro Gamer. I don't know if he has much up right now, but this is your chance, Bob. You're assigned. You get to answer those 3 questions. And third and final, I don't think we've had one for, so those are, I got one mid-level channel, as in, under 10,000 subs. I got one that has not very many subs. You can't get much less than me, so we're kind of in the trenches together. It's another long shot, kind of like Mark of Retro Nonsense said, but I would be interested in hearing from and seeing the interesting camera angles that he'd have to use so that he wouldn't show his face. And if you know who I'm talking about, or you might have already guessed who I'm talking about if you know who I'm referring to, but I would have to say I would nominate Vintage Video Game Geek. I've been watching his channel as well as Chris's NES Complex. So NES Complex and Vintage Video Game Geek are 2 different channels, and they both are on the Retro Rejects podcast, which I've been listening to constantly. I'm on the 2nd run through of it on my way to work, so it's been a good companion on the way to work. And yeah, I'd be interested in hearing what Vintage has to say, as well as the interesting non-showing of his face that would be. Him and his crew sometimes do videos together as well. So Vintage Junior and I think Vintage Ed is what he's calling his daughter. So alright, so there's my 3 nominations. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I look forward to hearing your guys' responses as well. It's a challenge. Oh, you have something to say? Say bye to the camera, Lindsay. Say bye. CartridgeCanuck signing out. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.